Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that all bell notification. In that way, you won't miss any time I publish a new video. Also to mention, I started some new YouTube channels, so be sure to check them out in the description below. Alright, so what are we going to be doing today? Well, today we'll be making... Okay guys, so today we'll be making a chicken cottage pie, but I'm going to make this with a difference. So instead of using predominantly potatoes, I'm going to be using predominantly green bananas, and I'm just going to add one potato for the topping. And here I have some minced chicken that I seasoned yesterday. So I seasoned this with some garlic ginger paste. I will leave a link in the description showing you how I made my garlic ginger paste. I also seasoned this with some green seasoning. Again, I will leave a link in the description for that as well. I added some onion, I added a little bit of salt, and I also added some gluten-free seasoned breadcrumbs. So I will leave a link in the description for this as well. Alright, so let's get started in peeling our green bananas, our potato, and putting it to boil. Alright, so let's get to peeling the rest of green bananas and potato. Okay guys, so here we have our green bananas and our potato here, and I'm going to add a Knorr chicken stock cube to this to add extra flavor, and I'm also going to add a little bit of salt to this as well, and we're gonna boil these ingredients until they get nice and soft. Okay, so let's cook our minced chicken. I'm also going to be adding some frozen peas and carrots to it. So I'm adding some olive oil here. I'm going to be adding some garlic and seasoning peppers. Let's just saute this for a while in order to bring out the flavor from our aromatics. Seeing that my carrots and peas are frozen, I'm going to add it now to the oil. I just want this to heat through. I'm going to add some pink Himalayan salt to our peas and carrots. Okay guys, so I'm going to add in my minced chicken now. I'm going to leave this to cook completely. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cover this. Okay guys, so now we're going to mash our green bananas and potato. So here I have some spring onions. Okay, so at this point, if you can use heavy cream, you can add some heavy cream to this. I'm sensitive to cow's milk, so I will not be using heavy cream, but I'll be using some coconut milk just to add a little extra richness and creaminess to it. Of course, you'll also want to taste for seasoning. Now remember, we did boil this in some seasoned water, but if we need to add a little more seasoning, we can use that same water, because that water would have the salt in it. Okay, so it does need more seasoning. So I'm going to use the same water because it's also dry. I will put some coconut milk, but I want to add the seasoned water as it has the seasoning in it. Of course, if I do need to add more salt, I will do that. I'm just going to taste now to see if I need to add any more salt in it. So you just keep on tasting. Okay, so I will add some salt separate to this. Let me just add a little bit of the coconut milk. I'll stir this in first and then I will add the salt. Here I'm adding my Himalayan salt. Okay, what I'm also going to add to this is some of this gluten-free seasoned breadcrumbs. I'm going to add some to mix it in, and then I'm going to add to the top of it. So mix in this one. I'm also going to be adding some ghee to this as well. Again, this helps to add to the creaminess of it. Alright, I think I just need to add a pinch more salt. I think that should be good. Just mix this in. Alright, so the mashed on top of our pie is ready. Okay, so now we're going to layer our dish. So we have our minced chicken here. So that will go at the bottom with our peas and carrots. Alright, and now we're going to put our green bananas and potato mash on the top. Alright, so you can sprinkle the top of this with regular cheese, you know, whatever cheese you prefer to use. I'm going to use some of this gluten-free seasoned breadcrumbs on. This does have some cheese in it, so I would sprinkle some of this on the top. It sort of gives it a nice little crunch. And I do have some grated Parmesan cheese in the fridge that I grated. And I just might add some of that to it. And then I'm going to bake this in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for half an hour. So I have a little bit of cheese here that I'm just going to use up. I will just do half, because it's not much cheese that I have. Alright, so let's put this into the oven now.